Early 2026 did not begin quietly. It began with two names resurfacing at the exact same moment, in the exact same space, after months of silence that fans were never ready to accept. Just when everyone believed the chapter was closed, Faye and Yoko found themselves under the same lights again, and suddenly the internet was no longer calm. Every glance was analyzed. Every movement felt intentional. Every appearance carried weight. What made this moment impossible to ignore was not just their presence at the same awards show, but the timing of everything that followed. A rumored private meeting. A new series announcement. A mystery partner kept deliberately hidden. Pieces started falling into place in a way that felt too aligned to be accidental, and fans could feel it. Something was shifting behind the scenes, quietly, carefully, and far away from the cameras. This is not a story about rumors built on imagination. This is a story about contracts, management conflicts, unspoken support, and two people navigating separate paths while still carrying a shared history that refuses to disappear. As 2026 unfolds, the line between closure and continuation has never felt thinner, and the truth behind what really happened is far more layered than anyone expected. Hello fans, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. The internet nearly broke this week as fans around the world collectively held their breath when it was officially confirmed that both Faye and Yoko would attend the Universe Awards on January 12, 2026. The announcement alone was enough to ignite chaos across timelines, fan pages, and private group chats, because for many, this was the first time their names had appeared side by side in an official setting after months of silence and separation. Although they were no longer walking the red carpet as an official ship, attentive fans quickly noticed something deeper unfolding beneath the surface. Camera angles may have missed it, but fan footage and behind-the-scenes whispers captured moments that felt unmistakably personal. Brief exchanges, subtle body language, familiar energy that did not look rehearsed or distant, but quietly intentional. This was not brushed off as simple professional courtesy. According to sources close to both stars, a private reunion reportedly took place during the awards period, away from cameras and public eyes. This meeting was not staged, not promotional, and not designed to feed fandom narratives. Instead, it was said to be about something far more human, clearing the emotional air after the messy and painful contract terminations that unfolded toward the end of 2025. As more information surfaced, the truth became clearer, and it challenged many of the assumptions fans had been carrying for months. The split was never about personal conflict, rivalry, or emotional fallout between Faye and Yoko. It was rooted in structural problems, corporate pressure, and management conflicts that spiraled beyond their control. Faye herself recently spoke with rare vulnerability during a press conference, admitting that she was completely broken by the situation at 9-Star Studio. Her words were not defensive or bitter. They were heavy with disappointment and emotional exhaustion. She made it clear that separation was never her desire and that the circumstances forced her hand rather than reflected her heart. That quiet meeting earlier this month now takes on a different meaning when viewed through this lens. Rather than reopening wounds, it was reportedly a moment of mutual support. Two people acknowledging shared history, shared pain, and shared strength as they step into separate but equally important solo journeys in 2026. While the past was being reframed, the future was already unfolding at full speed. Faye is no longer just an actress navigating projects handed to her by others. She has entered a new era, one defined by ownership, leadership, and creative control. Through her newly launched company, Fable Entertainment, Faye is producing her very first GL series titled Broken of Love. This project is not just another role. It represents a declaration of independence and a statement of artistic intent. In this series, Faye stars as Alisa, a woman fueled by revenge, hardened by betrayal, yet slowly undone by unexpected love. Production for Broken of Love is officially set to begin this week on January 20, 2026. The timeline alone signals confidence and readiness, with plans already in place for a premiere window between March and April. This is not a concept waiting for approval. It is a project already in motion. As excitement grows, one detail continues to dominate every conversation. The identity of Faye's on-screen partner remains deliberately hidden. This silence is not accidental. It is strategic, calculated, and extremely effective. Faye herself has fueled the mystery by offering very specific yet puzzling descriptions of her new co-star. She mentioned a waist of 22 inches and a shoe size of 4, details so precise they feel intentional rather than casual. She added that the actress does not really make sense when talking but possesses an incredibly sweet and endearing personality. These comments instantly sent fans into investigative mode. Timelines filled with name lists, comparison photos, and speculation threads. Some fans believe the clues point to a well-known veteran hiding in plain sight. Others are convinced this could be a fresh face, someone entirely new being introduced under Faye's creative vision. Despite the frenzy, Faye has remained firm about keeping the name under wraps until the official press conference later this month. What she has confirmed, however, is that the chemistry is already there. That single statement alone has reassured fans that Broken of Love will not feel forced or artificial, but emotionally grounded and authentic. While Faye's career enters a bold new chapter, Yoko is also moving with intention. Industry whispers suggest she is choosing to focus on solo projects throughout 2026, consciously avoiding new on-screen pairings during the award season. This choice reflects a desire for clarity, independence, and personal growth rather than distance or rejection of the past. For Faye Yoko fans, this period is emotionally complex. It is difficult to accept that they are walking separate paths, even when those paths are healthy and necessary. Yet the reported secret reunion earlier this month proves something essential. Their bond was never erased. It simply evolved. Whether they ever reunite on screen or continue supporting each other quietly behind the scenes, their connection remains rooted in respect rather than resentment. That alone reshapes the narrative many feared had ended painfully. As 2026 unfolds, both women are stepping into defining moments of their careers. One as a producer leading her own story, the other as an artist carving out her own space. Different paths, shared history, and a future still unwritten. Stay tuned as we continue to follow every update surrounding Broken of Love and the ongoing anticipation surrounding Faye's mystery partner. This story is far from over. I will wait for your confirmation before moving to the next step. When you're ready, we can proceed with thumbnail titles or the next expansion. Thank you for tuning in to K-Drama Bloom.